Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Malrias' Musings. This is Malrias. We're still on 39 Son of Frankenstein. And something I wanted to correct that I said earlier. I think I said something about Inspector Krough in Bride of Frankenstein and Son of Frankenstein, but that's not true. Lionel Atwell plays Krough in Son of Frankenstein, and he plays another character in Ghost of Frankenstein. But I don't want to talk about him too much because in my research I realized that he's got some scandal going on. So when you're going to talk about Krough, we're going to kind of stay away from Lionel Atwell and just let that just let that off in the corner over there. You can search that for yourself, but I don't want that to be what this series is about. But I think one of the things that got me confused, and this is interesting, is that having rewatched The Bride and The Son of Frankenstein, and having grown up on Young Frankenstein, because I watched that movie several times growing up, before I even really got a chance to sit down and watch Bride of Frankenstein, or Son of Frankenstein for that matter. But there's elements from both of those movies in Young. In The Bride of Frankenstein, you got the old man, and then that's parodied by Gene Hackman in Young Frankenstein. And then you have like the son coming back to pick up his father's work aspect to it that you see in those, and the Krough character. So it's kind of like an amalgam of both of those and some other elements of the horror movies. So that's probably why I got that twisted in my head. Let's see what else. Oh, the set pieces, man. I pointed out that first set piece, but as I've been rewatching Son of, holy smackaroonies. There's some really nice set pieces. If you can kind of just, again, you got to put yourself in a 1930 mindset and kind of see what was going on, the trends and the fashions. And you look at that and you go, man, that's some good set pieces. Especially like when you first go into the Frankenstein Manor, pay attention to the dimensions of that staircase. It's crazy. Like, it's really crazy. So I think that's, for me, that's been the highlight of the movie is the set pieces going on. Some of it looks a little hokey, but it still looks cool, for what it is. Remember, we're watching a 1930s monster movie, which I don't even know how much you want to call it a proper horror movie. It's because it's so cheeky, it's not very scary. But maybe they were scared by it back in the day. I don't know. See you on the flip side.